Hello everybody, welcome back. We're playing some more Nidalee decks with the new expansion just out. I really wanted to see if we could find any good Nidalee decks. I think she's a fascinating champion, but I find there are so many answers to her early on that I'm not sure quite what the best deck for her is. And I wanted to try Norra with her. Obviously the portals are interesting as an extra way to summon units to trigger Nidalee's level up condition. This archetype as a whole is performing pretty poorly. I think it only has a 43% win rate. But this one specific deck list, it's a little gem, 27 matches with a 67% win rate. So maybe this one's alright. I feel like it combines the best aspects of the Shurima package with the Norra portal package, and that might just be enough to help overwhelm your opponents, go wide, while also putting pressure on the board with big units like Nidalee and the Towering Pyrophant. Also, this deck might not be incredible. Like I mentioned, the archetype as a whole is not performing very well. But Chief NAKOTAK is just a fun package that I haven't really played all that often. And at the end of the video, if the stream's still going on and we want to try a more competitive deck, I want to try Scouts, Misfortune Quinn. I think that deck is actually looking pretty good at the moment. The stats are also doing... Yeah, like there's a 43 matches played, 60% win rate out there that I want to try. There's the new Demacia card that summons a unit from the top 5 cards of your deck, whatever it is, that I think seems interesting in the Scouts deck. So we might give that one a try, but it doesn't use a new champion, so I figured with the new expansion just out, we'd stick with one of these. Statics, hello, sorry if I didn't make it to a lot of streams, it's 3 a.m. That's okay, I understand. I wouldn't be watching at 3 a.m. either. So yeah, Norra, Nidalee, we'll see how it goes. I didn't get a chance to play much off stream, so hopefully tonight we'll get some good games in. But yeah, I just hit affiliate, so I really appreciate all the support for you guys. I can do fun things like emotes now and like viewer rewards. So if you have any fun ideas for that, let me know, because I haven't done it before. And I'm thinking of uploading a picture of my dog as one of the emotes, since that's just like a silly profile picture that everybody always thinks is like a peacock or something. I actually like all 3 of these cards here. I think Aurora Hallunatus might be decent for chump blocking wide, and with 4 power it can actually kill quite a few units. It doesn't matter that the 2 health, right? They're always going to be able to kill our units whether or not this is 2 power or 2 defense or 5 defense essentially. I feel like Portal Plus is just too slow, but otherwise we're pretty happy here. Let me just upload the stream title real quick. Alright. Well, I like Bird a lot here. I don't know what they'll play, but I'd rather get extra units on the board to keep up with their tempo in case they ever do play something like the Snapjaw Swarm. Perfect. Okay, that's really nice. I don't know if that really matters at the moment, but I'll take any extra damage on Norra. There are some interesting decks running around that I really want to try that just don't have the new champions in the deck. So after stream, I might play some more of those. Like I said, Scouts is one I'm really interested in playing. The Evelyn decks, Evelyn-Kale is kind of crazy. But I figured for stream, we'd do some fun stuff. Blood Square is actually kind of interesting in the early game. Interesting. They can only kill this if they hit double lurk, right? Like a Rek'Sai lurk. I'm new to the ambush mechanic. Does the card heal after it gets out of the bush? I actually have no clue. I haven't seen that interaction really. That's kind of funny. Yeah, well, we'll let this go. Do I just want to get aggressive next turn? I feel like that's kind of okay. Yeah, what if we do this? How much mana do we have? This will be 2. We'll save 1 spell mana, so we'll have exactly 5 mana. That won't be enough to play Aurora Hallunatus and Terrain Trooper. So I think I might just open attack with Hallunatus here. Put on some pressure. If they block with this guy, I'm okay with it, because the 3 health is a little difficult. Nidalee... I imagine it heals, right? Because, like, the 2 health flip into the transform. Maybe it would keep damage. Like, because it could only have 1 damage on it anyways. Unless it has, like, you know, buffs. Like, if it's, like, 4/4 bush, Like if you had a Yordle captain or something, 2 Yordle captains, so it came down as a 4/4, and it took 3 damage, and it was at 1 HP, but it flipped into a Nidalee, I feel like you'd get the health. I'm actually feeling like we're in a pretty good spot. Pike is still the scariest card for us. We have Minimorph in our deck. We are running 2 copies of Minimorph, and we also have 1 Quicksand. But we have a solid board state. We do have a Minimorph in case we need to hit a Rek'Sai or a Pike or something here. But yeah, I'll try to keep an eye out for that static, so I'm actually not sure how that transform mechanic works. I think usually like my transform units just don't take enough damage to like survive multiple turns. Like either my opponent can kill the bush right away, or else they're not going to try to damage it. Or there's almost no time I ever want to attack with my 2/2 into combat where it would take damage, right? So it's not something that I've actually come across very often. I'll see if they try to take the bait and flip this. Interesting. Well, I can flip this. Or no, hold on. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just going to flip this now. Because I want to give this vulnerable. I don't want them to be able to play any other cheaper unit. So now I can just play Nidalee. We can go Pytoss to get the 1 damage on it so that Nidalee can open attack. They could have Quicksand. Can you block with the bush? Yeah. The only thing, like, this runs into Pike Spell, but we only have 1 answer to Pike Spell, 1 Rite of Negation. Yeah, you can attack with the bush and everything. Okay, I'm so happy this went through. That's pretty big. That doesn't matter. Pike Spell is just my biggest worry here. Nidalee dies to it pretty easily, and we don't have any way of transforming her soon. Okay, this is perfect. Yeah, I'll show you with this bush if I can, if the opportunity comes up. I don't think I'm scared about this. Like, we still have so much health. We'll give it vulnerable. If they have Pike Spell, he'll be 5 power. So they just take the attack and then play Pike Spell on Big Game Tycoon. I think I'd rather just do this for now. I don't think our list runs Avenging Vestaya. Yeah, we don't. Oh, they missed? What was that sound effect? That lurk didn't sound like the right sound effect. What if we just Minimorph our own dude? That'd actually be hilarious. Okay, I actually have a play here. I'm gonna Peerless Pastry my own Bone Scryer. Oh no, because I thought he was the unit that got buffed. Okay. Okay, GG. Yeah, I mean, our opponent was in a little bit of a tough spot. I think that game could have been way tighter if they had a Rek'Sai or a Pike Spell. Force us to use the Minimorph and then play a second big threat. Because just that one unit wasn't all that threatening. That was really interesting. I have not played many decks where it felt like we had a good matchup against Lurk. That felt really good. Scouts. Okay, I really wanted to try scouts. I guess we can get a little preview. Desert Duel's very good for killing something like Misfortune for us. They could obviously have sharp sights, or not sharp sights, form up. Pocket Cub doesn't seem very good. It doesn't trade with their champions very easily. Interesting. I think I might just keep Nidalee and NAKOTAK. Because I think we go Nidalee on turn 2 for the ambush cost. We save 1 mana. Turn 3 we only have 1 mana left up. But we can keep Prowl, so it can actually protect Misfortune. Okay, interesting. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. A Morai Warden would have been troublesome. I will just get NAKOTAK down because it drastically changes the outlook of this game.
No prey, no pay.
If I run into form up, we're in a lot of trouble.
The ocean whispers our secrets.
This lets us block through the Misfortune attacks. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Okay.
Bless his motion.
I think I just block like this. Because Nidalee flips. She'll become a 5 defense, so she'd actually live. Ooh, this is I don't know if this is risky or not. Leaving her at 1 HP seems kind of sad, so maybe I'll do this. In that case, I'll just do this. Okay, this seems fine. We're taking a good chunk of damage. We have a very decent swing back the next turn. And we can still trade with their Misfortune. At this point, I just want to save some HP. I don't know if I should throw away the second NAKOTAK. But we also need to clear their board for things like Champion's Strength and any rallies. Not very good draws here. Our open attack doesn't do much. Desert Duel doesn't work either. This is not great. I think I'll just play Portal Palooza and hope they don't have a rally. Okay. Yeah, very awkward. Ugh, that went poorly. We just didn't have any units. Like, the double Nidalee draw is obviously really, really poor in this matchup. We just have to hope they develop some. Okay, that's a good blocker. Anything with 2 health is a fine blocker here.
Bless his motion. Stay the path. Grab them by the scruff.
Just a 1 mana commitment there to try to threaten their unit is really good. This still plays around a Chain Vest. Because I don't think Ranger's Resolve is in standard, right? Okay, that's nice. Getting rid of the scout attacks is... Oh, wait. Oh, no. This isn't good. Okay. Well, I guess we're kind of forced to just throw away our Nidalee then, huh? That stinks. Because if they get the attack, Misfortune levels, and that's a big no-no. I don't think there was any other way for us to play around that unless we mini-morphed Misfortune, but that gives us no opportunities to do anything else this turn. I would love... I'm surprised they took the extra damage there. Oh, they didn't take the extra damage there. The guy who gives their weakest enemy vulnerable would be really good. Oh, heck yeah. Ah, it doesn't block, really. It's kind of funny. This game's getting tight. They can still kill this Nidalee, even if we use a mini-morph. What does that do? I guess it lets them pull with their Fleet Feather Checker instead. But even if they attack that way, then we just block Genevieve with Bird. Okay. We still have one portal in deck. That really stings that this hit the can't block. I feel like that's a little unlucky. Ooh. Not... What does the Genevieve do here? I think it's probably Minimorph. Or, excuse me, Portal Palooza. Because the Pyrophant just trades with the first Genevieve. But I guess we're pretty much dead if we don't hit a unit off Portal Palooza. So maybe we just try to kill their stuff.
Crush their camp. Run them down.
I wonder if I should have Minimorph that first Misfortune rather than sacrificing our first Nidalee. I don't think that's very good though. I just don't think Minimorph is an exceptional card in this matchup specifically. And if they pass the turn, they're in a lot of trouble. Because then we do have time to reset. Use our Minimorphs if we need to get in some damage. This is a fun match. I love Scouts. People trash Scouts, but I think it's one of the most fascinating decks in the game. I just feel like it's a very fair mid-range deck. More about decision making and like just like those combat decisions, development, and patience. Whereas a lot of other Demacia decks are kind of just like stat sticks. Like I hate the old Tarek rally decks where the things just get huge, or like Bard decks. I love board-based decks like this. I think it's fascinating. What little level Nidalee? And we're putting a ton of pressure on them here. They're going to be forced to block with something. Champion's Strength would be brutal if they hit Champion's Strength here. I didn't think about that. I guess I got greedy trying to level up Nidalee. But if she hits here, that's exceptional for us. I hated Tarek Jarvan 4 decks. Yeah, that's just I think an annoying. Or like Kaisa decks, I thought those were so obnoxious too. There were a few Pantheon decks I really enjoyed, like Pantheon Shyvana. Okay, GG. But I think Scouts is like the epitome of like Scouts and like Akshan Sivir. I love decks like that. This deck list feels pretty good so far. We got a win against Lurk and Scouts. So I guess Lurk and Scouts are two board-based decks. I wonder how we'll do against any control decks. Or that Evelyn deck, the Evelyn Husk deck. That could be interesting. Ooh, okay, I'm tempted by this. What the heck is this going on? Well played, thank you. I like this curve. Do we care about Junk Construct? I don't think so. I think we can pitch it. They look like they're more of a late game deck. So I'll try to get Norra down on turn 2 and hope they don't have... Oh, I don't know if this is a good curve. Oh gosh, okay. Well, we have lots of early game stuff. Maybe we're just playing the aggro deck here. I don't think I care to block that. We have Pytos in our deck. And portals. I don't like that units can be granted the plus cost. I just like I'd rather have my junk construct be an O2. We were talking about Otterpuss with someone on stream yesterday. Like, I think it's an interesting card. I kind of like the interplay it has. It's an incredibly weak unit, but you get some interesting hand decisions, or hand interruption and hand knowledge. They can't activate Diana here, right? And even if they do, we'll have a buffed up Norra. What are we scared of? Sunburst is 6 mana, right? I like Spellslinger decks and control, like Ari Cannon. Ari Cannon is literally my favorite deck in any card game. I love that so much. Trinez deck, is that Tribeam Ezreal deck? And Darkness. Darkness is fun too. I love Norra Darkness. I never really played Sora or Senna Veigar actually, but I love Norra Veigar. I think I'll just take my attack. This guy doesn't do anything into Pytos. Ah, shoot. Wasn't expecting that one. I will block the Otterpuss. Because this guy's going to die to the Pytos anyway, or the Perilous Pastry anyways. And I want to be able to flip this.
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
That's not bad. Now how do we kill this? I'm thinking we just flip, attack, put it down to 1 HP. Because we know they have one Perilous Pastry in hand. They've already used the Pytos for it, so the fast speed interaction can't work. And that's the gamble I'm going to take here. Or no, I'll go like this. Because they have no chance of killing this. Even if they do kill us, I don't care. This also counts as Norra level up. Big high roll combo. That's a high roll hit, yeah. Second Falling Star. I think this is an underplayed card. I really like it. I think it's a very, very fair card. It's dealing 4 for 2 mana is an extremely good ratio, but since it's a conditional slow speed card, I think it's really cool. I guess this is kind of the control deck we were looking to test against.
Wanna know about that one, hmm? Faraway worlds, galaxies, all connected.
Alright, GG. I feel like that's a little early to give up. We didn't have any crazy threats on board. Like, we were going wide, but they can get some pretty nasty late game cards going on. Didn't all 3 of our opponents surrender? Like, they didn't let us finish out the game. I feel like Chief NAKOTAK could be an MVP in this deck. For a late game deck that was very early, yeah. If you're gonna play like a Cosmic Inspiration control deck, you gotta be a little bit more patient than that. Alright, let's go Norra turn 2. What does that run into? I think this hand looks really good. I'm never blocking here, obviously. So I want to make them hesitate with the brush, since I have my own brush. And then flip my... Okay. I actually... that could have been very, very bad if this was the... Hold on a second. If this was the card that gave our weakest unit vulnerable, they would have killed our Nidalee for free. That'd been really bad. I think I just play Norra. They know this is Nidalee. I don't think I care about the extra damage here. Ah, wow, got punished really hard there, didn't we? Well, I mean, in all fairness, I wasn't expecting that. Wait, okay. That's pretty good for them. That was a very, very big play for them. Nice. Big plays. I love this artwork. This expansion was so good. NAKOTAK. Poka poka. This guy's so funny. There's a board game I'm trying to think of that's kind of like League of Legends. It's like a MOBA inspired board game. Skytear. There we go. Has anybody in chat ever played Skytear? I own it, but I've never played it.
Oh, steady, if you please.
I'm hoping they're trying to set up Nami, and that this turn will be very taxing on them if they try to set up that turn. Ooh. That's interesting. If they keep up Quicksand, I don't think I... If I keep up Quicksand, I don't think I attack with Nidalee. Yeah, it is a board game. It's very cool. It's like a miniature MOBA with a really interesting card system. It's like a hand management. Like, yeah, imagine combining League of Legends and Legends of Runeterra. I grew up a geek that doesn't play geek games, sadly. It's not quite the same as Legends of Runeterra, but like that style of deck building almost and hand management. I'm really fascinated to get into it. 2 mana, but they could play coin to get Quicksand back. So what if instead I try to play Desert Duel here on Nami? I don't think there's anyway. It's called Skytear. Like, now I realize I love to play D&D and I've never played it. Yeah, I have funny D&D stories. I've never played it all that often. But me and my one friend, we used to hang out like 4 to 5 days a week during the summer when we were younger. And we played D&D all the time. But he was the DM and I was the only player. Like, it would literally just be the two of us. And so I'd kind of create a quote-unquote AI player to be like my partner in the party. And yeah, so that was so funny. I don't know if you guys know the game Gloomhaven, but once we found that, that was a lot of fun. I don't even think I attack with Woodland Woodkeeper here. It just gives away the unit for free since they're almost surely going to transform it, right? And if they use a quicksand, like coin plus quicksand on Norra, I don't think that's as big of a deal. I played one game of D&D in college where I was the dungeon master, but then COVID happened like the next week, and so we never played again. I looked up Skytear. Is it mainly board game? No digital version? Yeah, I think the only digital game is in Tabletop Simulator, but I hear there's a pretty active Tabletop Simulator community for it. I think I just transform Nidalee here. I don't want her to die to another heavy metal or risky venture. But I love tabletop games. I just don't have a ton of like a big friend group to play with. Ooh.
I'll make a note.
Like I play a ton of paper and Magic, but I almost always just play with my dad, which I love and stuff. But I'm too shy to go to tournaments and stuff. I wish I did, but I don't. So I have like a huge collection of board games and cards and everything that are mostly like a collector's collection rather than a usable thing. Yeah. All right, Portal Palooza. I don't know if I like this open attack at all. That's good. Whoa, okay. That's kind of wild. Oh my gosh. Do we just... We can't level Norra this turn. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny, huh? What if we do this? I actually never played an actual D&D game, but I like games like Divinity, Original Sin, and the new upcoming game Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. I'm definitely, like, I love the idea of Dungeons & Dragons, but it's not something I've spent a ton of time playing for sure. I don't know if you know Gloomhaven, but it's essentially like a cooperative game where like the game itself has like an interesting card system that runs the bad guys, so you can play like just the two of you as if you're playing Dungeons & Dragons. It's really cool. I think that's good for us. And I just need to decide if I want to attack with these dudes. And I think I do. Get some damage on them so they can't block for the rest of the game, because we need to work through their board eventually. And I think we're in a place where we have the superior board if we can keep the pressure on. With only 1 mana, I don't think they can stop Nidalee. So we can just kill Nami then, right? Because they don't have the mana now. That was actually pretty big. I almost guarantee they're planning on playing coin to level up Nami and do some stuff this turn. Maybe they wouldn't have had enough mana to flip it, but making sure they don't get any Nami value this turn is pretty big. Whoa, they took a ton of damage. Holy smokes. Given we have NAKOTAK, like we might just be able to kill them by our next turn with impact. Oh, it's actually so funny. Yeah, our own javelin toss cost a ton, huh? Well, we have mini morph. Swinging Glaive itself doesn't have quick attack, so any unit we minimorph will keep the stats, but Nidalee won't have quick attack. I mean, I guess we do this, right? It's literally just replacing the same thing, and it just helps work on Nidalee's level up. Quicksand, that's also an exceptional draw. We're winning on the open attack. They're the ones who are forced to do something. Ah, okay. So, Minimorph or Quicksand or both. Our opponent has 2 mana. So they can't cast anything, right? Because spells that cost less than 3 cost 3 instead, so they literally can't cast anything else. So now we just need to decide how we want to chump block here. And honestly, I'm thinking of just using Quicksand. I don't think I need to kill Nidalee. Well, we can't kill her anyways, right? But or like Minimorph doesn't do anything. Like, what if we just go Quicksand and level up Norra and run in the open? And I think I'm just gonna throw away NAKOTAK here. And they can't even play their Lucky Find. That's actually hilarious. Alright, we have 4 portals off the top. Surely we hit one. 2 would be fantastic, obviously, to get the second one on a Norra flip. That's a little upsetting. I still think we win on the open. They have to stop all of our units. We have an Elusive and Overwhelm, 4 impact damage, and 1 extra unit. I think we're good here. I sure hope we are, or else we're in trouble. The Quicksand change is bad. Do you mean like you think it's bad for the card, or like annoying? I thought it was a pretty good change. I like Quicksand. All right, GG. Oh no, I know what you mean, like, but I mean like why are you upset about it? Do you wish Quicksand was better, or that it should have been nerfed harder? All right, Evelyn-Kale. First time we're running into it. What is the win rate for this archetype? 58%, not bad. Okay. Oof, what do we even run then? I feel like these 2 are good. I don't think Desert Duel is very applicable. It got stronger when they made it target 2 units. Oh. Did it? Okay, I don't remember a time when it didn't target 2 units. I thought the nerf was it could still target 2 units, but it gave -2, -0 to both units. And the nerf was making it only -1, -0 instead. I don't remember it only being able to target 1 unit. That's pretty big, yeah. Alright, I think I just get my junk construct down here. Or because Nidalee dies to Hate Spike. Unless we play Nidalee. Well, I guess I just wait until we can play Nidalee and level her up at burst speed then, right? So I'll just get Junk Construct down. Turn 3, NAKOTAK. Turn 4, you can flip Nidalee. I wish it was only one card and less cost, maybe. Gotcha. Ah, that's brutal. Now our mini morphs are looking a lot more pathetic. We still do run Pytos, so we could potentially pop it, but I think I develop here.
You will speak when I allow you.
Okay.
Don't waste my time. I have their scent.
I think I'll leave NAKOTAK back. I think he can get some pretty good value for us still.
I know that look.
Guiding Touch. What does that do for them?
They have gone long without justice, but keep hope alive. Her light still burns.
I think I just take this. Quicksand's probably way more valuable in the future.
My blade shall illuminate the dark.
I did this now so we can play a unit next turn and level her on play. Like, I guess now we kind of had the Portal Palooza. I didn't want to burn the mana since I knew we'd be playing cards. So maybe now I think I take my open attack. I don't think I should slip below mini morph here, but why? Like, what can they possibly do? Hate Spike can't kill Nidalee. So maybe we try to hit Portal Palooza to level her. Perfect.
I am Pack Mother. You are mere prey.
That's such a cool level of animation too. Oh, nice. Okay.
Trouble coming through.
I think I just attack with my construct since we can replace him anyway.
For her alone.
I don't know if they have any or fast speed, excuse me. Fast speed interaction. Oh, pff, that'll do it.
Shielded by righteous flame.
That's a very expensive commitment though. And I think they still take the overall damage, right? 5, 6, 7. Maybe not. Okay. I don't know if there's a reason for me to play that after combat resolves. Oh, we still got the Javelin Toss. Yeah, cool, cool. So now we can pop the Spell Shield at least. I guess that's worth it to pick off the Domination with Perilous Patron next turn.
Impress me.
How do we win this game next turn? Maybe we keep Quicksand up this turn. Kill this guy on the attack.
Don't waste my time. I should stamp you out like the insect you are. Impress me.
I guess I probably should have killed that first, huh? Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a high roll. I think we just slam this then, right? Have I heard of Four Tails? I have not. Is that another game? I'll keep up Quicksand here. It's a single player card puzzle game. Interesting, I'll have to look it up. As I literally look it up right away. Alright. What do we do now?
Mind if I slip into something a little more?
They only have 3 units. We can Quicksand the lifesteal. We're pushing 5 elusive, 6 quick attack. Like, this is pretty dangerous for our opponent. I don't know how they get out of this. Hate Spike can't kill anything. So once Quicksand goes through... What? Why are they only taking 5? Oh! What? I've never seen that interaction before. That's wild. I thought, I didn't even think about the empowered trigger. That's so wild. I never knew that.
That's it.
Norra, that's pretty good. Ah, elusives. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. I think I might literally just have to... Yeah, I reapplied after you quicksanded it. How weird is that? I might just have to play Norra. Then what? This elusive's permanent.
Looking for satisfaction?
But this one's not, right? When you or an ally kill an allied husk, give me its positive keywords this round. So what if I just mini-morph Evelyn? Or no. I let them kill Evelyn? Or I let them kill Norra? And they trade?
I love it when they scream.
Interesting. Ah. I think that's fine.
That's it.
How do I win this? I think it might be just Big Game Tycoon. What do they do when they play a huge kill or something, though? We'll have many more from next turn. Because Tiring Paraffin doesn't kill him this turn. He'll become a 7/6 with impact. So he only does like 3 or 4 damage. Well, hold on. Whatever unit they play will be huge. I think I might look for the... That's interesting.
Coin and carnage. There's nothing better.
Jeepers, those guys are huge. Holy smokes.
Stabby, stabby.
I will offer this trade, because I don't think we can keep up with this keyword soup into the late game. Or they might just do this into hate spike, that's also fine. Whatever unit they play is going to be huge. Challenger, Spell Shield, Fury, +9, +12. Alright, I think that's the first time I've ever actually used Avenging Vestaya. Never came up before. Towering Power Fan is really nice here for the 2-mana bush, because it threatens a huge overwhelm unit on the flip, since we'll have Big Game Tycoon, and it keeps up any morph. Come on, opponents! Let us finish off the game. What's up with all this surrendering? That's so funny. Pretty good game so far. This is going way better than I expected. Evelyn-Kale. I think I like Bird and the All-Terrain Trooper. The All-Terrain Trooper can help kill the Husks to stop their Evelyn from leveling. Minimorph also an exceptional card for stopping their big crazy units in the late game. But I don't think it's something I want in my opener. I'm happy to draw it later. I'd love to hit the Chime on Nidalee as well to get it out of hate spike range. I don't know what I'm scared of developing into here. If they have the vulnerable unit, like give their unit vulnerable, it doesn't do much. Because it'll just take our bird out. I will play NAKOTAK here, because it'll turn this guy into a 4-2 from the Chime into a 5-3 from NAKOTAK, so it'll be pretty difficult. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Unless they play Nidalee right now. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we could have open attack to try to kill Nidalee. I guess that was worth it if we were taking the gamble that it was Nidalee. Again, I can play Nidalee here as the brush, because it'll give the bird the bell ringer vulnerable if they flip this one. And then we can just play Nidalee's ambush. Get the +1/+1 from NAKOTAK to get it out of... wait, this is actually really bad. Jeepers, they did not play around Nidalee leveling up here. That's insane. Jump blocking doesn't do much, so I think I might just transform my Nidalee to kill the Pocket Cub for free.
Grab them by the scruff.
I'm also okay with that, I think. Because Nidalee's dead this turn either way. Oh, there's so much noise outside. I was curious what it was. At first I thought it was my dog gnawing on a toy. And then I thought it was this woodpecker that's been pecking at our house recently. But I think it's fireworks for the holiday weekend. I'm like, oh, that's not coming through on stream. Our hand's not looking incredible. Because our opponent has not resolved the Siren Song, right? Because Siren Song's Bilgewater.
You are nothing.
Okay, well now we're in trouble. I really wanted to be able to kill this with the Pie Toss the next time they summoned a Husk, but... Challenge is fantastic. Now we just need a big enough unit to actually make it worth it.
You must have heard the screaming. I'm starting to get jealous.
This is really bad.
While I see what's in
Nidalee is going to destroy us. We have quicksand available. That's also very unfortunate because now we can't kill Nidalee. I really wanted to use quicksand here. Okay, we'll just pass. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I can give them the javelin, but this went very, very poorly for us. I didn't think about Nidalee leveling when we played our own Nidalee, and I think that kind of cost us the game. Oh wow, hold on, maybe not. I'm really happy they didn't pull with Nidalee here. Well, I guess we can do that too, huh? Okay. Well, that's certainly a decent way to get back in the game. We just don't have a good hand. Our hand is so dead right now.
That's it. Impress me.
Yeah, I'm gonna honestly open with killing this Challenger Husk. I don't know if that's worth a right negation.
Don't waste my time. Hello, love. Who's your
Man.
today?
Okay, good. They actually buffed the Husk out of range of our Altering Trooper. That's pretty good for us. Now we can kill both Dominations. Or no, we can kill the Bush. That's really good. Or do we just kill the next Husk? I don't know if regen matters. I think we'll just go like this. Wait. This is better. Alright, they're down to one card in hand. We have Counter Magic and a Portal Palooza. Oh, no. These Husks are brutal, man. Why are Keyword Soup decks always so good? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's really brutal.
Ready for a little splish splash steam?
I don't think we have any interaction for that, really.
Don't waste my time.
I think we just die, yeah. Unless we hit... We don't even have a quicksand. We'd have to draw a Norra. We'll let them attack. We talked about how opponents won't let us finish off the game.
Waiting on her meal, ma'am.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if they don't take their scout attack, I'd be shocked. They win the game even if they don't. If they just tag with Steam and Evelyn, but...
There's power in water.
Getting warmer.
Alright, good game. That was the first time we lost, I think, right? Oopsies. Sorry, I was checking the Runeterra category and a stream popped up. Alright, Pike Rek'Sai. What was good in this last match? I feel like the All-Terrain Trooper is really decent. And Quicksand's a one of, maybe we should keep it. But in that case, if we're keeping Bird Quicksand, I don't think these other two cards are good. Like, our hand looks okay like this, but it's not good. Because All-Terrain Trooper is only really good in this matchup if we have, like, Nidalee on board, I feel. So I'll pitch it and look for something better. Even like a Junk Construct or a Norra. I think our hand's just a little too spell heavy. Okay, that's nice. Now the Snapshot Storm can attack. Yeah, as long as it's not Rek'Sai, perfect. Okay, now we can finally test if the guy will heal up, right? Because he'll go from 1 HP to 2 HP because of the chime, so we can actually test it out. NAKOTAK. NAKOTAK. Okay, well I'll play NAKOTAK first. Oh I know, because then we won't be able to test it. Because when an ally transforms, fully heal it. So NAKOTAK will heal it no matter what, so we won't know if that's how it works. But for the sake of science, let's flip him now. Because he blocks this guy anyways, no matter what his health is. Okay, he stayed at 1 health, so the damage does stay. So we can go NAKOTAK and our opponent will think we misplayed. And our opponent should take the attack. Because otherwise we just get to kill it for free and they don't get the lurk trigger. Yeah, that was obviously mostly just testing for science. Well, Nidalee will transform into 4 health. So I don't think Pike can kill her. We have lots of ways for dealing with Pike and Rek'Sai. I would just like to try to find some time where we can play our Portapaloozas. And that'll start to make a pretty big difference in this matchup.
Don't touch it.
Mystery solved. Oh, interesting. It's a lot of damage. The health didn't matter anyway, so all good. Yeah. Do I take this block? I feel like it's probably worth it. NAKOTAK might get low. Because the only way they deal 1 damage though is flood in the water. Norra, there we are. Norra plus Quicksand this turn seems pretty decent. Quicksand doesn't even need to be used necessarily, but I'd like to go into next turn with as much mana as possible. See, I was thinking about vulnerable, but I forgot the vulnerable, because I've literally played lurk like 2 games in my life. I don't think it's worth the quicksand to protect Norra here, unfortunately. And so I don't know all the card names. I always call the same thing with deep. I always call it the obliterator fishy, and I forgot. I thought the Renderfit and Hammer Snout was 3 mana, so I wasn't playing around the vulnerable. But in that case, why not give Nidalee vulnerable? Not great.
I have their scent.
It's not safe.
Okay, well, we at least get the trade. I'm really worried about a pick spell here. I think I should get NAKOTAK down anyway. But there's a chance we waste the chime. But I more want bird so we can chump block this dude.
NAKOTAK.
Hateful outsiders do not belong.
Did we just hit another Vanguard Sergeant? Heck yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, we're cracked. Hammer card I call the loud one. When it first came out, it was so loud. Okay, wow, this is actually pretty good here. They just tapped to 1 mana. So if we flip Shadow on the Brush, we can trade with one of them. Obviously, we're going to have to sacrifice our insane for domestic turn next turn, but I think it's totally worth it. Because we obviously need the health more than anything here. And I think I do chump block here. I'll block here. NAKOTAK's probably not the best card anymore. And this guy will go down to 3 health, so it'll die to anything it blocks next turn anyways. Okay, I think this has worked out alright. What are we spooked of? Pike Spell will kill Nidalee, but we just don't have any interaction for that anyway, so we kind of have to run into it. 8, 9 mana. So I think we just rip for Demacia. Ooh, it's not bad. Okay, forcing them to use a right on that. What does that stop us from doing in the future? Or like, what would right stop us from doing in the future? I'm actually not sure. Sorry, I'm looking at my deck list real quick. I guess our own Rite of Negation. Rite of Negation and Desert Dweller are the only non-burst spells we have. So I guess that was pretty useful for them here. In that case, I'll swing like this. I'll swing like this. Because that way, no matter how they block, we get to kill the 7/6 with the... Okay. Interesting. So we just kill them this turn if they go like this. This is so funny. Hold on a second. Ooh. They live if they do this. Because we can use the Javelin on this dude. Having Quicksand and Minimorph is pretty good for us here. I hope they take this block and we can kill them. No, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Block Nidalee, block Nidalee. Block Nidalee! If they block like this, they actually... Yeah, this is the safest block for them. Because we could have gone Pie Toss. Javelin would have done 4 plus the Pie Toss. Careless Pastry would have killed them. Alright, we still have 2 blockers. So this guy can like stop a Snapshot Swarm type thing. We have Portapalooza, Minimorph, Quicksand. I'm feeling very comfortable.
Equal them.
We have a ton of mana too. Oh, heck yeah. Ooh. Interesting. But we should be safe here. There's no way they stop all these units next turn. Yeah, so Quicksand just kills them. Quicksand is such a good card, man. I guess this guy doesn't matter. I'll block here. I mean, because this guy's gonna be... This guy's the multiple units, so I'll just chump up here. I guess this doesn't matter. Norra should level on the flip. Because transforming doesn't count as a created ally. But this does create one. Okay, GG opponent. Some wild games. This deck was a ton of fun. I was very surprised by how well it performed.
There once was a yordle who found a portal. Oh.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I mentioned at the beginning, I hit affiliate, so that's super awesome. I appreciate all your guys' support. If you're watching on YouTube, come follow me on Twitch. I love to do some fun like viewer things like viewer recommendation decks, or if you guys have like emotes and like ideas, things like that, or the like bit things where you can like do the viewer rewards. I'd love to hear some ideas. Very curious on like how to get that rolling. So let me know what kind of things you guys would like to see. In the future, I'd love to do things where I write articles. I've loved writing for esports in the past, and I think I'd love to write more Runeterra articles when I like... Okay, here's a little secret. I just asked my manager at work so I can go part-time so I could stream more. Which is silly. But I can go part-time and still make more than enough money that I need to like pay all my stuff. And so I'd love to stream like, 4+ hours a day. And so I'd be able to do a lot more things like actually mastering multiple decks. Once I get like back into it more and writing guides and everything like that, I'd love to do more of. So if you have any ideas, feel free to let me know in the YouTube comments or come hang out on Twitch. I always enjoy chatting with you guys. It's like my favorite part of doing this. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what fun decks you guys are running around with at the moment. And what decks you're having trouble with on the ladder. I think those Evelyn decks look really good. Probably like the best Evelyn's looked in a while, right? There are a lot of times she's kind of like a fun deck for people to pick up. But she's never been really elite top tier. And right now she's doing really, really well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one.